of Conversations with Malik, and we're here with 7 minutes of wisdom with Malik. And please don't forget us to check us at convoswithmalik.com, convoswithmalik.com. And listen, I've been, like a lot of people, I've been battling the weather. Uh, the weather's going back and forth. It's hot and it's cold. In the beginning of 2019 has been very, very, very challenging. I mean, it just has. And so forgive me for coughing, but we podcasting, right? And there's been so many things going on at the beginning of this year. And this week, this the first full week, has been challenging from top to bottom for me. But if you follow this podcast and you follow this show, you know that I'm about inspiration. We're about positivity. We're about overcoming obstacles. And I'm going to overcome them. See, I live with and I know that everything is going to be okay. There is no doubt about that. I have no doubt that I'm going to be all right. And it's funny because I was in the gym the other day and I was talking with some guys in the gym. And we were talking about how if we think about all of the things that we've been through the past couple of years, that it's really hard to remember what it was that we were stressed out about. I don't remember 3/4 of the issues that I was worried about. I just don't. I don't remember them. I don't remember them. Why? Because they really weren't that important. In light of how I overcame those obstacles, in light of how I overcame them. And listen, yeah, we do go through challenging times, and what was going on with me was that I was really, 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 I was reliving the series of events, things that happened, and how I could have made decisions different, and why I should have made them different. And I was Monday morning quarterbacking myself every step of the way. And it's okay to do self inventory. It's okay to look at oneself and say, hey, what could I do different in different situations? And how could I do these things different? Yes, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But we got to be very, 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 very careful to not use it as a tool to totally condemn ourselves. Can't use it as that tool. So, there's an old saying, if you're going to beat up on yourself, use a feather, not a bat. Right? Because if I use the bat, I'm gonna really hurt myself and I'm gonna harm myself. And that's part of some of our histories, and that's part of my history. Is also, using life situations that are unfortunate that happen, and it's just called life. Using those situations to further beat up on myself. So when you're going through a tough time, the last thing you need to do is create a new opponent in yourself. Use yourself as a new opponent to you. Life is difficult and it is challenging enough in and of itself that now I don't need to turn into my own enemy. There's enough enemies out there. There are enough. And so what I really had to do is I had to do what I know to do. I had to continue to grow spiritually, continue to focus on God, continue to allow the Spirit of God to live in and through me. Look to be in the lives of other people. I have people who depend on me spiritually. We have a show here. We have the podcast. Every fiber of my body did not want to do the podcast this week. I just didn't want a podcast. I just didn't. But the reason why I did it, because every fiber in me didn't want to do it. So that's why I did it. See, because I don't want to listen to myself. I don't trust that Malik that doomed me and ambushed me into failure as a young man. I don't trust that Malik. I don't trust them. I don't want to trust them. But what I do trust is the inspiration of God. I trust that part of me. I trust the universe that sends me those signals and tells me to push on in spite of how I feel, in spite of what I think. That's what I trust. I don't want to rely on me, because it's not about me. It's about us. It's about inspiration to information and the dedication that will ultimately help make a better nation. And so I have to be the example of a winner, and I have to resist the idea of failure. I didn't fail. I just went through some situations in life where it's important that I learn the lessons so that I can grow and continue to become who and what God put me here to be. That's it. That's it. And that's what I want for everybody that listens to this. If you go through some tough times, continue to push on, resist failure. And I'm not going to look at it as, 2019 is going to be a tough year because it started off tough. No, 2019 is going to be a great year. It's going to be a year where I'm going to look back over all the obstacles and say, I surmounted, I achieved, I overcame, because I'm great. Thanks for tuning in 7 Minutes of Wisdom, convoswithmalik.com, convoswithmalik.com. And remember, Brother Malik loves you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Peace.